Hello, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Let's see here. I wanted to share a little bit about what I do and why I do it, I guess. I, what do I call myself? I call myself an angel intuitive, a self love mentor, a self care advocate, or self care advisor. I support women in taking care of themselves, and we find ourselves so easily, we easily find ourselves taking care of everybody else before ourselves, no matter who you are. I think that a lot of it has to do with human nature, but also nurturing and wanting the good for somebody else, wanting to help somebody else, support somebody else, love somebody else. But we forget to take care of ourselves. We forget to take care of our bodies. We forget to take care of our hearts. So that's where I come in. Let me tell you a little bit about my journey. I experienced postpartum depression after my second baby, who is now almost 6, and I experienced it for about a year and a half, almost 2 years. And I found myself not wanting to get out of bed, not wanting to do life, hoping, wishing, praying to the depths of my being that I wouldn't wake up the next day, and just really not wanting to do anything and not even realizing that I didn't want to do anything, if that makes sense. I mentioned a few times to my mom that I didn't want to take care of my baby, but I also kept a lot of this really hidden because I didn't want to be judged, because I already judged myself like a lot, and I didn't want to be seen as weak and that I couldn't do it on my own. When in reality, I really needed to ask for help. I really needed to ask for help, and I didn't. It took me a really long time to ask for help. It took me a really long time to even think that I needed help. Um, I, where did I begin? I began wanting something different. I began expressing, and I began waking up in the morning and taking care of me. And what that looked like was waking up before anybody else in the house. I would do yoga. I would write in a journal. And these are things like I used to write in a journal when I was a kid all the time. And like you don't even realize how important that is until you don't do it anymore. And so I didn't do it. And then when I did do it, after I think my baby was 1, or maybe she was older, and or just about 1, I started continuously waking up in the morning before everybody else. And this was my time. This was me time. This was Sophia's time. This wasn't mom time. This wasn't wife time. This wasn't homemaker time. This was Sophia time. And this has created such a what it has just been invaluable to me to wake up before everybody else, to take care of me, to love on me, to support me, to hear me, to express what me needs. And it's been absolutely amazing. So I coach and mentor other women in taking care of themselves. And this looks like honoring their yeses and nos. This looks like figuring out what your yeses and nos are. This looks like taking care of themselves, whether that means like today I want to go on a walk, or today I want to take a bath, or today I just want to read, or today I want to dance, or today I want to go hang out with friends. Every single day can be a little bit different. I have some of my go-tos that are my all-time favorites. And if you have seen me post on social media, you'll see that I journal, yoga, and pull cards most every morning. And these are my go tos. I also pour a lot of gratitude into myself, my heart. Like I physically put my hands on my heart and I tell myself how grateful I am for me. This was another thing that I began doing when my baby was about 2. I started looking in the mirror and saying, I see you, I hear you, I love you. And I said this every day until it was comfortable, because at first it was not comfortable. It was like the worst thing I could have ever, I felt like it was the worst thing I could have ever done, was to look myself in the eye and tell myself that I see you, I hear you, and I love you. And this is where I began. I began taking care of me. And now I support others in taking care of themselves. So this is just my invitation. If this feels like something you want to know more about, please reach out to me. I am here to support you. I know what heavy, dark days look like or feel like. I know what it feels like to stuff emotions. I know what it feels like to say, no, put your big girl panties on and get over it, or move through it, or suck it up. And now I don't do that. I don't talk to myself that way. I don't talk to most anybody that way. And I just really love on me first. I give gratitude. I pour gratitude into me first. And then I support others. And I encourage you to do the same. I encourage you to support you, love on you, feel gratitude towards you, and then do the same to everybody else around you. So, again, this is my invitation. If you want to know more, please reach out to me. And I hope you have a fantastic day.